Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to PowerWash Simulator, where I just decided to stare at the H on the floor because I thought that would be funny. Anyway, when we last left off, we'd been cleaning a few places, and we were currently in the middle of cleaning a fire department, which apparently they just decided to burn the outside of their building for some reason. This I can kind of understand, because this is like a drill building, so they do actually set like real fires in these things sometimes. But yeah, still a bloody bit weird. But we've got to clean a very tall thing, and that requires scaffolding to get moved into place. So we are going to move said scaffolding into place like so. And we're going to start by cleaning the outside of this building, because I get the feeling cleaning the inside is going to be exceptionally annoying. Maybe I'll do it from this level. That's a bit better. I'm hoping the outside and the inside are different as well, otherwise I'm going to have a hard time keeping track of all this. Quite get to that. Hey Jago. Welcome. Hope you're doing alright over there. Hey. think we're gonna need some metal cleaner for that pipe stuff. Alright. Bugs me to no end I can't line this up properly. Nice. I think I need to pull this back a bit, it's too close. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah. Woohoo! No fall damage. They could have put it in a slightly less awkward place. But apparently not. I'm going to have trouble getting around to that little bit in there. I need to get to that. I don't know if I can push this around in such a way that will let me get to it. Come on, drop it. I think I gotta go around. Hold up. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need some sort of metal cleaner on this. Otherwise I'm not going to be able to get rid of the rust. Woohoo! Alright, time to clean the front. Hang on a second. Huh. Okay, I guess I did get that. It'll be dirty on the inside too. Nice. Alright, well that's the outside done. That was the easy part. Now comes the fiddly bit. These stairs are going to be an absolute goddamn nightmare. Especially seeing as, yep. That's rust marks. Great. say what we got. That's ground floor, side wall. Ah, okay. How does that get separated out? Ah, there's just like a divide there. Okay. Okay. So we also need that counts. So that's ground floor 2. Hang on a minute. I think I need. Yeah, we need metal clean. No, actually, we need multi-purpose cleaner. Nice. Let's see, which one? Hang on a second, I've kind of forgotten which one's which. Have I been using the wrong bloody one this whole time? I have. Let me neck. Why did it start me with... Why did you start me on this one when I should have been on this one? Let me neck. No wonder this has been longer than I thought. Honestly. I've forgotten which one I was supposed to be using. Nice. So much orange is blinding. Yeah, it was a lot of orange. Scarlet Director Clavel again? Yeah. Yeah, you told me about that. I definitely think the purple suit in Violet works better. It's one of the reasons why I bought it, actually. I think I prefer... I mean, aside from preferring the look of the Legendary, because I think I prefer Miraidon to... is it Coraidon? I forget what it is in Scarlet. But I definitely preferred the look of that Legendary to the other one. And just in general, I think the purple color scheme just works better. Nice. I say they should have stuck to a more red than orange look, but they had to make it different. Yeah. I guess. Hey. I think we're actually getting somewhere with this. I did say this was going to be the fiddly bit. Nice. Okay, so that's that. Got that one. Still working on that one. There it is. Hey. Yeah, see, that's why I should have been using the more powerful one, because that makes it actually able to get rid of rust. And hey, we're on the home stretch. Well, hey. Hey, any chance you can down to my house a spare truck? He's running us ragged over here. Okay. This is the incredibly ineffectual mayor, apparently. Wonderful. Once I remember to switch over to the right bloody power washer, that didn't go as bad as I thought. Lovely. Cleany, cleany, clean. Yeah, they really need multiple angles on this. The fact that it doesn't move scaffolding and shows you just floating in the air is genuinely quite funny. But there we go. Okay. Can we get... That's owned. So I need 90 stars and 5 grand. And it took you, what, 3 streaming sessions? No. No, it did have a time on it, didn't it? Hang on. Does it list how long it takes you? No, it doesn't list how long. It just lists... Now, that only took me about an hour. Okay, so we got that. Any equipment I want to get? Because I'm using the... What am I on? The Prime Vista 3000 now. Might as well buy those, right. Excellent. Get a bit of those in the background. Right. What we got? We got a car and a fire truck. Let's do the car. Should be relatively simple. Hello, Doc. I hope you're as good with cars as you are with houses, because I got my old wagon out of the garage and it's dirtier than a Dung Beetle's Christmas list. It still turns over fine, but I'm not taking Dolores out for a spin till it's as gleaming as she is. Thanks. Fair enough. Might find the odd streaky line where Bert tried to clean it with his power washer. Dribble washer more like. What do you mean? That's right. I used to race this beast all over. It's got a grunt like an angry rhino. Heck, won the 1989 Race of Champions in it. Fair enough. Is that moss growing on the car? I think it was, yes. Which is, yeah, somewhat worrying. Then again, if it got covered in mud due to a race, it's likely the moss was growing on the mud more than growing on the car, but yeah, I suppose that makes more sense. Is he having a one-sided conversation with dirt? 'Cause that's not normal. How long will you be? I was thinking of taking the car for a tear up and down the old abandoned sewer system. Look, I'm not cleaning this up just so you can go and get it mucky again, alright? As soon as I'm done with this, you're wrapping it up in bloody plastic and it's going in a museum or something. Go. Okay, so the door is still a little bit there. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Car generally still needs sweeping up. Is that roof? But we're with Lenny, certainly I'm going to be tearing up and down the sewer system. We'll be sticking to Main Street from now on. That's good. In the car, then get footprints all over it. Missed the second message where he said he watched the race on TV. Oh, did I? I guess I wasn't paying enough attention. Alright, what are we missing? Boot car headlight. Car. We're so close to done. Hey, there it is. Lovely. Honestly, if you're just going to be driving this around, you probably should get it repainted or something. I mean, advertising pastries. Oh, and then again, I suppose that's not necessarily a bad thing. Hey, look, there's that volcano I keep talking about. This must be like a big city or something. Don't know where it's supposed to be, though. Oh well. So do you think it'll erupt and you need to clean it up? I mean, potentially. You never know. Car looks so fresh. You're a superstar, for crying out loud. Can I wait to see the old Bert's face when me and Dolores streak past his front yard and he sees what a power washing pro can do? Well, you don't want to go rubbing his face in it. That seems rude. Okay, we're currently down at Atwood Falls, about to risk life and limb because someone thinks they saw the mayor's cat licking its paw under the waterfall. It's got to stop and I've had a brainwave. Bring the old truck out from the garage. Give it a clean up and send the recruits out on a wild goose chase while the rest of us get on with proper jobs. It's hella filthy, but if you could do your thing, make it sparkling, the mayo would never tell the difference. Sweet. Ooh. Tough stains. Methinks I need some metal cleaner. There it is. Much better. Probably will need some more eventually, but until then. There's a theory that the cat's not really missing. Oh dear. The mayor's using it as a distraction device so no one notices all that pipeline stuff. Oh dear. I have a feeling I'm going to need a lot of metal cleaner for this one. Definitely going to need a lot of metal cleaner. Nope, that's the wrong one. You want that. When you use the metal on stuff I actually can't clean properly, otherwise I'm just going to end up wasting it. Focus on the tire. Excellent. Tell you what, while we're thinking about it. Nice. If the mayor's cat's still missing, look at this volcano, and I think I see him on the outer rim. I'm going in for a closer look. Uh-oh. have a lovely little job for you up at the house when you're free. No weird stuff, I promise. You see, if you have to, you know, categorize it as saying, oh yeah, no weird stuff, it's fine, really. It's definitely Ulysses. I can see his funny leg. I'm assuming Ulysses is the cat. Where would a cat hang out 10 feet from the lava flow, though? He really likes video games and wanted to be a side objective. I guess it's like the world's best log fire. That is true. Pets do like to lie down in front of the fire, so I mean, it's a bit oddly specific, I think, but still. Oh, hang on. I wondered why it wasn't working. There it is. Alright, well, we're going to have to try on the roof in a moment, because it looks like, yeah, the roof is also very dirty. But it's 4 o'clock, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in a minute. See you in a sec, guys. And we are back. Alright, I think, yeah, we'll need a metal cleaner for this one. Looks surprisingly well. Who would have thought that cleaners specifically designed to clean a certain type of surface would work really well on that front? Right. There it is. I knew there was a fast way to do that. Police rules, fire rules. Fair enough. With a whisper of Ulysses now. Honestly, that's not really the place you want to be with a cat. They do tend to take umbrage at that. We're up on this outcrop and Mount Rushless is rumbling more than ever. Mount Rushless? As opposed to Mount Rushmore. Always been a dog man, and now I know why. Well, quite. Nice. Alright, ladder. Alright, what have I missed? I've clearly missed something. Fog lights. Ah. Aha. Handle, hose, and windscreen rifles. I thought I'd done those. Hose. This? Nice. And a handle. Which handle? I'm going to need this to glow, because otherwise I'm never going to bloody find it. Oh. This one? Well, hey! Woohoo! Success! Ember Woods. So Ember Woods near Mount Rushless. I'm assuming it's a place that doesn't actually exist. You're a legend that's absolutely pristine. Even the rust is gone. We should get the mayor off our backs for a while, which means we can all get back to doing the jobs we're paid for. Wunderbar. Let's do another vehicle, because I do quite enjoy the vehicles. They're smaller, but they're also a little more intricate, and I like that. We'd like to meet our trusty RV. Before we settled down at Esther's, we travelled around the country chasing mysteries, doing odd jobs. Okay. Just bumbling around, really. One day, we might be deep in the woods. The next, we're travelling at breakneck speed along country roads, evading the authorities. All of which has taken its toll on our poor RV. Please give her a clean. She deserves to reclaim the crown as queen of the open road. Okay. Aura Smith and Jenny Pebbles. I wonder if that's a reference to something, but I'm not sure. At first I thought, oh, well, they're driving around in a van solving mysteries. Is this a Scooby-Doo reference? But I don't think it is. Okay. Just want to say how grateful Jenny and I are for everything you've done for us. It really helped us get on. Well, I'm happy, I guess. Sounds silly, but washing the house when no one else would make such a difference. And as for the car... Oh yeah, I did also do a car for them, didn't I? I think I'm going to need a lot of metal cleaner on this one. I'm definitely going to need metal cleaner for this. And probably quite a lot of it. This thing is rusty as hell. Oof. Okay. That. Oh, I'm missing on the bumper. There we go. I should probably buy some more cleaner. Metal cleaner. Our driving Miss Pebble's livestream flopped. The fans just want Esther, so we sold the car for a lot. Why did it go away before you can read it? Come on, bumper, what's left on you? Oh, there it is. Somehow. Ready the attic for all the versatile stuff and put it on the vlog. It's gone bananas. What's fascinated me the most is the telemetry. I'm really getting into analytics. I remember being on YouTube. I could never get my head around all the analytics stuff. Probably one of the reasons why I didn't get very far. You've got to be able to understand analytics, apparently. These two traded in cryptozoology for cryptocurrency. Itty bitty coin looks like the next big thing if you need a tip. Yes, I'm sure. There it is. Underside. Oh, the underside is done. Apparently I missed something on the spare wheel. But I've done that. Oop, and we missed stuff on the ladder too. Vents. Upshot of all this is we want you to have the RV. Ooh, free RV. Caravanettes are fun. Can't have her sitting idle. She was born for the open road. Who wouldn't love their own caravanette? You can take your job to other counties, or maybe, you know, someone on the lookout for one. Oh wait, yeah, wasn't my, the guy who actually got me started in this, he gave me the starting band, wasn't he looking for one? I vaguely remember that. It's all coming together. You want an RV, Jagoff? I don't blame you. They're fun. Remember, my mum's sort of obsessed with them. She likes caravanettes. So caravanettes is what we call them in the UK. You know, self-driving. Well, not self-driving, but driving homes basically, as opposed to a caravan, which is what, like, you know, you trail behind a car. That's the difference. But, yeah, Mum loves them. We used to go on holiday in caravanettes all the time when I was a kid. It's a fun experience, although there does come a point, you know, as you're growing up where you realise I'm probably a little too old to be spending an extended period of time in a very confined space with my parents. Alright, what else have we got left? Oh, blimey, there's a lot more here than I thought there was. Okay. Ooh, brake lights. Brake lights. The spare wheel. I thought I'd done the bloody spare wheel. How are you not clean? There it is. Finally. Wing mirror, huh? It's not you. Ah, there we go. Brake lights. Okay, hang on. Let me highlight them. Otherwise, I'm never going to find which ones it is. I mean, you'd assume brake lights would be ones at the back, right? Ah, those ones. Woohoo! Get yourself over as quick as you can. We got an urgent one for you. Oh dear. Nice. Excellent. What do you know? Thanks for giving me the RV. I'm about to hit the road. Heading for passes unknown. She's so beautiful and so clean. I know you said not to, but I've sent over some cash. Maybe put it towards a washer upgrade. Take care and keep an eye out for any interesting jobs. Cool. Yeah, Harper was the guy who sort of started us off on the power washing business. So it all comes back to, you know, him getting a nice RV for free. Ooh, a helicopter. But I think we'll do the cottage because we kind of put that one off for a while. We are two humble confectioneers, brother and sister. Oh dear. H and G, huh? Hex and Jaeger. Yes, very funny. H and G. So, two humble confectioneers, brother and sister, living on our own deep in the woods of the national park. There's absolutely nothing strange about that. We're also the creators of the finest gingerbread ever to grace the county, but to stay on top, we need constant reinvention. And our dream forest home has become a grubby grotto, affecting our ability to dream up wonderful new recipes. Can you come out and restore our cottage, and with it our creative flow? Only if I get free gingerbread. Who doesn't love gingerbread? I know it's natural for me to be suspicious, but we really are who we say we are. Honestly, I wasn't suspicious until you brought it up. good job that this house isn't made out of gingerbread, because it would kind of fall apart if I was spraying it with water on a constant basis. Gingerbread doesn't do so well when it's wet. Making the place nice and clean so they can lure kids in to eat. No, you're getting it the wrong way around. Don't forget, Hansel and Gretel stopped the witch. They didn't take up after the witch. Although this has reminded me of that film, Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, which was a film that was about 10 times better than it had any right to be. That is a very strange film, but like surprisingly entertaining. Like it's such a fucking weird film. Like I really don't know whether I like it or not, because I kind of don't. But at the same time, I'm like, well, I kind of have a soft spot for it, because it's like it actually does try, despite its incredibly stupid premise. It does actually try, and it does actually like care about what the fuck it's doing, which is Very strange. Also, apparently this outer wall is a thing, and I didn't even bloody notice. I'll get that last. Yeah, Hazard Wrestle Witch Hunters. Fucking weird movie. But as I said, kinda enjoyable. I would recommend if you're ever gonna watch it, go in with literally no expectations. Because I went in expecting it to be stupid, and actually kinda had fun watching it. It's not a great movie, it is a dumb as fuck movie. But if you go in with that kind of mindset, you'll probably have fun. It's got some neat little touches in it. Which I'm like, oh, that's kind of clever. Yeah, you actually thought about this, didn't you? Don't know why, but apparently they did. Nice. Yes, we moved here just a week after that bank robbery, but people move house all the time. I beg your pardon? I didn't even know there had been a bank robbery. I keep hearing things when I'm not blasting. Okay, did we get? We did not get. Okay, did we get... Ah, there was. Clunk. I don't know why it's so heavy. Well, I mean, I can understand why it's so heavy, but I don't know why I have to put it down so heavy. Window frame still so dirty. Ah. The underside, of course. What else would it be? This is gonna take a while. You might say I bear a slight resemblance to Lucy McKee, but she was much younger than I am now. And such a happy soul. Oh dear. Nice. Missing something. Come on, I must be missing just a tiny weeny. There it is. I must be missing a tiny weeny little dot. Just enough to not mark it as complete. It is now. I think I need my metal cleaner again. Nice. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I'm missing something on the main roof, and unfortunately it's orange glowing on yellow, which is not a great combination. I'm missing such a tiny little bit and I cannot see it because it's orange on yellow. What if you can change the color of what the dirt glows? Actually, can you change the color of what the dirt glows? That's a good question. Let's see. General, maybe? Clear save data, that's not it. Graphics? Washing mode. Standard. Legacy. Witness VFX. That's no. Well, it's not going to be an audio and controls, is it? That's a shame. Could be anywhere, that's the problem. To the left of the plank you're standing on? Hang on a sec. Ah. Good, but still not enough. The other one, that doesn't help. Oh, hello. A little bit up there. Still not enough. What the hell am I missing? Like something, you'd think this would be a really big spot, but I'm not seeing anything. There it is. Nice. Okay, finally. Ansel looking like Rocky McGee. Ansel has a huge beard, long, unruly hair, and defeated eyes. Yes, I think I'm sensing the theme here. Rocky was young, clean-shaven, handsome, and such spirit. do the faces of this stuff at some point. Ah. Did I miss a bit? Oh, also, I've just noticed it's 5:10. Mostly because I was thinking, I need to go to the toilet. When's the next break? Oh, crap. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break because I do need to go to the loo. Yeah, back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Right. What am I doing next? Good bloody question. Whoop. Damn it. Falling off like that. wrong button. Alright, what we got? The half of this, of course. Fun, fun, fun. Nice. Oh, here we go again. Right. Yay, much easier this time. Rocky would never run away from the law and hide out in that cottage for years, claiming to be a baker unless he was completely desperate. Methinks you're giving the game away slightly, but you're alive. Ooh. Nice. Okay, so we've done that. What else have we got? I think we need you, yeah. That'll get it. Do we have a normal ladder around here? Ah, we do. Might be better to use. I managed to miss a whole wall down here. How the hell did I do that? Probably because I got distracted. Where? Ah. Nice. What have we got left? Gates, posts, stone wall, timber frames apparently, and still a door handle. Highlighted the timber frames. Which ones are we missing here? Huh. Nice. Nope, still missing 2 more apparently. And the cellar door handle. There we go. Nice. Just this then. Nice. Didn't take too long at all to finish off the rest of this. It's kind of why I left the stone wall for last. Hey, don't suppose you have time to fit in my poor little Trixie, do you? She's all mucked up. A lot of people wanted me to clean their vehicles at the moment. Alright. Cleany, cleany, cleany. Thanks so much for making our cottage look wunderbar. It feels like a stain on our character has finally been removed. We can get back to our true passion. Also, into my mind has already leapt the recipe for a magnificent new custard strudel. Fair enough. Okay. Is there any equipment we haven't bought yet? Technically that. Cross that off the list. So the only things we haven't got yet are for the Vista Pro, which we can't get for probably quite a while at this point, because we need 10 more stars, but we need like 4.5, no, 3.5 even grand for it. So it is what it is. We're going to need some big ones for that, but clean the SUV apparently. Forest View, look at the state of it. Dropped the kids off at play school and the police had closed National Park Drive for some reason. So I had to double back over dirt tracks to get home. Oh dear. Well, nice quick job. Should be fine. Oof, mud. Bumper. Ah, must be back bumper then. Ah. Yep, there it is. Bonnet. What is the bonnet? Ah. Hey, nice and easy. This is the water jet people having a frightful time with the Ordinary. Any chance you could give it a quick whiz? The Ordinary? Must be the name of something. Vehicle of some kind. People keep sending me their vehicles. It's like, aren't there like automatic washers and stuff for this? She looks beautiful. Just in time for having to catch up with the girls. Fair enough. Oh, clean a penny farthing. That seems like a nice quick one. Came across her on the old bicycle. Seems an element of rust may have crept in. Seized up the ready stop block. Give the old boy a quick swish. There's a shiny threepenny bit in it for you. Right. Okay. I think I might need some metal cleaner. And I'm literally gonna have to buy some. Handlebars. And the pedals. All this for $10. Hey. Lovely. Got his job, he's come out an absolute dream. If he didn't ride so beautifully, I'd flock him to a museum. Okay, fair enough. And now the fire helicopter, because it's the only one we've got left on the docket. We've got a heck of a dirty copter on our hands. Your buddy Cal got himself into a real spot of bother up on Mount Rushless. Poor guy was so delirious from volcanic fumes he thought the mayor's hellish feline was up there with him. He's fine now, but the copter looks like something dug out of the bowels of the earth, which it nearly was. Got TV crews arriving later, so if you can just do what you do so well, sure get us out of a jam. Thanks again, pal. Okay. Well now. What the hell am I missing on this? Never mind. Landing gear. Where the hell is that last little bit I'm missing on this? Clearly missing something. Yep, still missing something. I mean, that's the leg part. That I can understand missing something on, but... Oop, come on, up we go. Up a little more. There it is. Nice. How the hell did you manage to get the hose dirty? Apparently it's called a snorkel. I was not aware of that fact, but there you go. Alright, that's all that done. this bad boy. I think I'm going to have time to polish this off today, but I'll certainly see how far into it we can get. Tiny Doc, even if I'm goosed on CO2, I can still feel the difference between a limping Ginger Tomcat and a pyroclastic flow. I would hope so. Piping. Let's see if we can get up to 50% before I wrap for today. That'd be nice, but might not have time. thing's for sure, letting the chief know my predicament saved my smoky bacon. I owe you one. Oh, I told them, did I? I suppose he was texting me a lot about it. Nice. Know if this is going to be high enough. Come on, up you go. There it is. Damn it, there's a tiny little bit I'm missing on this water tank. I can't quite get it. Can't quite work out where. It's such a little bit, but it's got to be somewhere. There it is. That's the water tank done. Okay. Oh, and there's 51%, and I think that's a decent enough place to stop for today. So yes, we're well on the way to doing this, although we've got to go up the top part in amongst all that engine stuff, and that's going to be very fiddly, I imagine. So it's going to take a bit of time, but kind of the only one we've got left at this point. Not sure what we're going to unlock when this one is done, but of course we do still have the specials, which, yeah, these ones, I don't know if you actually get paid for these. No, you don't get paid for these. These are just special little extra ones, including the Mars rover and the gnome fountain and the mini golf course and all sorts of stuff like that. But those are the specials. Don't know if I'll stream those. Might just save those for my own time, perhaps. We'll see how that one goes. But I do want to at least get to the end of the career mode, see where we get with that. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.